Welcome to the Whiskey Burn. My name's Jay and this is my Whiskey Den. Now, bit of an odd one this week. I've had a birthday and obviously got quite a lot of whiskey stuff, including this and this. First of all, this is a signatory vintage Speyside 15-year-old, distilled in 2009. So I will be doing a little tasting on that. It was first fill and refill Oloroso sherry butts, so looking forward to that. It sounds pretty exciting. But I also got this. It's a whiskey tap. You put your bottle in upside down. Jay's Whiskey Den. Look, picture of me. I think it looks a bit like me. So, very thoughtful present that. So I'm going to try it out and hopefully not get whiskey everywhere. So, this is small batch edition number 18 single malt Scotch whiskey. Normally I would probably have said this would have gone in my collection of do not open ones, enjoy looking at it ones. This is 48.2%. It's got a bit of a kick to it, and here we go. The usual, how do I open this without having to pause the video? So yeah, birthday, not a big one this year. Still in my 30s. I think so. Well, I've learned how to get these off. So, have a look at that. Tell me what you think. Comment below, and we can discuss it. For those who asked, the whiskey tasting event went very well. Thank you. I got some great feedback. Yeah, so much so. Doing another whiskey tasting. This time we're going to be concentrating on the Highlands, so I'm excited about that. But here we go, a Speyside 15-year from Pitlochry to the world. So, sherry butts. What do they say here? What are we expecting from here? Well, it just doesn't say anything. It says non-chilled filtered, and no added colour. So if you remember the other week, I talked about unchilled or chilled filter. What's the difference? Basically, when you have something as high percent as this, 48.2%, it could potentially go cloudy. So they stick this on there to sort of say to you, this is the creme de la creme. Okay. I'll put a link at the end for that video so you can have a watch of that. So, straight away, sherry. Absolute sherry. Sherry. That smells really nice. That smells subtle. I was expecting quite a powerful boom hit of alcohol. It smells very smooth. Now, how do I get this into this without spilling any? So what I've done is I've watered, cleaned it through. So I was told you turn it upside down. And then turn it upside down like that. Bit nervous. That's how it sits. Okay. Let's have a little dram. Wish me luck. This could go completely wrong. And there we go, it's coming out slowly. You've got to turn it quite a bit. Turn it off. That's pretty cool. Now, I did a whiskey tasting, and we were talking about the air and what I was talking about with Ron Welsh. Should you air your bottle? Your whiskey, once you poured it. And I did that, paused the video, waited 20 minutes and then came back. And my general consensus now is yes, you should. However, I'm not going to sit here and wait 20 minutes to try this. So I'm getting lots of fruits in this one. So yeah, it is quite powerful. I'm expecting quite a hit. I'm expecting quite a long finish on this. So Comment below, what do you think about that? I think it's fab. So that's going to be a permanent fixture with that in it. So you'll be able to see how much I've had or not, because I've got plenty to go at. But ooh, fruits, lots of. I tell you what, that's a decent dram. That really is. So yeah, fruits and relatively long finish. Bit of the tongue, definitely the throat. That's lots of fruits straight away. Do you know what? My first thought went to cherry. Wouldn't have expected that with Oloroso sherry butts, but each their own. Powerful fruits. You know when you like boof, dark fruits. I'd say some very nice red fruits in that. That is a very nice whiskey. I'm going to drop an ice in it just to see if I can get anything else out of this. Comment below. Get your friends to subscribe as well. But what do you think of this? Jay's Whiskey Den. I believe that's a picture of me. I think it looks quite good. So, what's the ice going to do apart from cool it and slightly water it down? It's going to change the flavour. It's going to change the way you smell it. Wow. Straight away. What am I getting there? I almost was getting like a light burn smell. You know when something you just smell something, it's like there's something burning. Can't put my finger on that. But it's changing. I feel like I'm getting nuts. Yeah. That's calmed this whiskey. It doesn't have that powerful kick that it did have. I think that's much nicer whiskey with the ice. I like the coolness of that actually on this whiskey. I think personally what I might try is, instead of ice in this, I might try whiskey rocks which have been sat in the freezer. You pop them in and what it does do, it just cools it. Doesn't water it down. So you still get the same alcohol content, but it's just cooler. I feel like I'm getting malt now. That's what I love about putting the ice in. You get flavours, then you put ice in it. Completely changes it. Oh, I'm getting hints of caramel in that as well. Caramel, dark fruits, light burn smell, a malty smell. That is an absolute gem. Well, I'm glad I opened that. And what a birthday present that. Look at that. Happy birthday to me. Look at that. That is fab. So there you go. Just a quick one this week. I just wanted to talk to you about this absolutely amazing present. That amazing present, which is now going to sit here. You'll see it every week on the Whiskey Den for those who follow me and watch. But here you go. This is it. Beautiful. Speyside, 15 years vintage. Distilled in 2009. It is now in whatever you want to call this. I do not know what you can call this, but it's ace. Absolutely ace. Anyway, that's it for this week. Enjoy your whiskey and hopefully catch you next week on the Whiskey Burn. Sláinte.